So that's how I got customers. So it's very easy to get like email leads.
Hi, Emily. Thank you so much for doing this interview. We're super excited. So tell me a bit about yourself and your business.
Yeah, so my name's Emily. I'm 26 years old and I'm the founder and designer of NapoleonSwimwear.com. So Napoleon Swimwear is an e-commerce online store and I specialize in fashion swimwear, active swimwear and also streetwear. I came up with the idea for Napoleon, like I said, 2 years ago when I was flying home from a holiday with my boyfriend. Took maybe 3-4 bikini sets with me and the whole holiday I just didn't feel like confident. None of these are my style. So where am I going to get my style from? And that's where, the idea for Napoleon came from.
In the very early stages of the business, what strategies did you use to grow your following and increase your sales?
So very early stages, I think I set up my Instagram and my Facebook, I'd say 6 to 12 months before I launched, because actually it would have been pretty much 12 months before I launched, only because I thought I'd be launching sooner than I was. So 12 months out, I set up my Instagram and I just started posting like summery beachy content. I would actually share photos from some other influencers, like I would tag them and I would just be like, little summery cute captions. So I set up my profile very early on. And I would say 6 months out is when I really started to hype what was coming. So I did a photo shoot and I got some content as early as possible and just started posting photos, and everything was about like coming soon. I set up a VIP access list. So this was a VIP list that went to my website and I would have the link in my Instagram bio. And what that list was just getting data, getting girls keen and excited. And the minute they signed up, they got an automated email about the business and they learned what they were signing up to. I actually introduced people to myself and to the product and the collection that was coming soon. So that's how I got customers. So it's very easy to get like email leads. But when they sign up to something, I notice so many brands don't actually send them an automated email. So they kind of forget about what they've signed up to. In regard to following, I actually went through a phase where I followed a lot of other accounts. So, for example, I live in Melbourne and the most popular beaches in Melbourne would be, you've got Port Melbourne, you've got St Kilda, you've got Brighton, you've got even like Sorrento, all the local beaches. And I would click on the cafes in the area or even just the beach location on Instagram. And any girls that were wearing swimwear or any girls that just looked like they would like swimwear, I would go and follow them. And I would also follow people that were commenting and engaging on other businesses' accounts, just because I was like, hey, they shop for thongs, which are sandals if you're in America, thongs, sandals, same thing. I would go and follow them. And that was how I built my following in the beginning. It sounds like a lot of work, but it's paid off in the end. And whenever I see someone now who I think would like my business, I will still just follow them because I'm like, hey, she might like my stuff. Let's give her a follow and hopefully she follows back.
And where do you think you get, most of your followers now? Like, I guess when you look at your analytics, perhaps, like where do you think most of them come from?
So probably 2 places now. One, I'm currently running paid Facebook ads. So those are ads that are running through Facebook and running through Instagram. And the ads aren't directly to get followers or to get likes. It's nothing about that at all, but it's just ads that are, they're just going out to my lookalike audiences or to people who have already maybe visited my website before. And I tend to get a lot of followers just through running day-to-day ads. And as of the last 3 months, I would say TikTok is quite large. And then also just had some Napoleon ambassadors. So through a lot of my ambassadors posting quite regularly, I get some followers through that as well.
And I guess like looking at your TikTok and, you've got your own personal Instagram, like how do you really use your kind of personal brand to build up your business brand?
Start with TikTok because that's very fresh and that's probably what's helped me grow in the last 3 to 4 months. It's just putting out myself and showing who I am as a business owner. Because when you say Instagram is an awesome platform, I'm not going to knock it, but with Instagram and showing businesses on Instagram, it's really hard to show your true self and your true business, because with Instagram, you're wanting to show perfection. Like with my business in the beginning, for the first 12 months, I wanted to be like the best brand you could possibly imagine. So when someone went onto my Instagram page, they were like, wow, look at this. This is professional. This is amazing. So that's what Instagram is. But with TikTok, I was able to grow my personal brand, which was honestly showing me packing up orders, showing me unpacking huge deliveries, showing that I work all on my own and I don't have a team. So I think that's really helped people engage with me and who I am, which has then pushed them onto being customers because they're like, hey, look at this little boss lady, let's buy her bikinis. You know, why am I buying from a multi-million dollar company when I can buy an equally as good product that's made from a little girl in Melbourne?
So when you look back at your journey, and I know I've seen like a TikTok of you crying about something, like, and I know from the very beginning, like you said, you were meant to launch 6 months and then it got delayed. I guess when you look back at your journey, is there anything that you would have done differently or that, and what you've learned from that?
I say yes and no. Like as you grow, you look back and you're like, why wasn't I doing this the whole time? So you always think, oh, why didn't I do it differently? But you can't really look back and be like, oh, I wish I did it differently, because you don't know. You're just starting. You've got no one to talk to. Like I don't have a team. I don't have a boss. Obviously, I'm the boss. So like I didn't study business. I didn't study marketing. So I can't look back with any regrets. I think the only thing, like if I was going to say to someone who was going to start now, there's two things. Let's go two things that I think I could have done better would have been to educate myself a little bit more on finance and what goes into pricing a product. Because in the beginning, so my first year and a half, I was barely making $1 with the products that I was selling, because I would invest so much money into marketing and sending products out to influencers and paying for heavy shipping that was coming in and coming out. I was only really factoring in the manufacturing cost, and I wasn't factoring 8 or 9 other things that actually go into running a business. If I had have educated myself that little bit earlier on about finance, but look, I wouldn't change anything.
You've talked a lot about the influencer marketing and affiliate marketing. Can you give a bit more of an overview of that strategy? What has worked, what hasn't worked for you personally?
For my business